Oh, yes, let the Christmas treats begin. Homemade tamales from the neighbors and treats. Oh, yes, this is a good time of year. Hello, this is Uncle Jim. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. And so this video is just about what I'm about to do and some of the things I got for Christmas, okay? So I am about to cast with this 8 cavity MP mold in 9mm. And so I've been waiting to do that. Had to wait until we can open under the tree. And that's going to be nice. Snowing this week, so we're going to have time to do it. All right, we'll set that down. Okay, let's see. I got the little Ruger Max here. Little Ruger Max pistol. And previous video, I loaded 6-shooter Texans mold because I'll be casting more of those while I cast the 9mm. And first time loading that video, I showed you my overall length and everything because it plunks in the Bersa real easy. However, when I got to the Bersa magazines, they were they were a little bit sticky, a little bit long, so had to do the overall length for the magazine. Now, for the first time, I'm going to check and see if it chamber checks with the same load I made for the Bersa in the little Ruger pocket pistol, and it sure enough does. So, all right. So I might, just for consistency, shorten the overall length a little more. What did we get here? But it's not picky in the 380s we have whatsoever. The Bersa is like super not picky, as long as the magazines aren't too short. So I went to 975, all right? And that worked for me on both of these guns. And for reliability, I'm going to go down to 970-ish, and we'll test. Because I have a magazine to test anyway, and I have some bullets here, so I can load more of these. So my son got me a 12-round magazine for the LCP Maximum. So now I got a 12-rounder. Here's the 10-rounder. And I like this finger lip that's on here already, but it's nice to have 12+1 in something that fits in your front pocket. So that's going to be awesome. That's what that looks like, so it's not sticking out too much. Comfy, everybody comfy, so that's great. Love the little pistol, pocket pistol for pocket carry. So I requested if my son could get me a sticky holster, okay? Because, let me put the gun back together and then I'll show that. All right. Afoof. Okay, so that's stupid easy to put back together. I didn't need to cut. So Ruger gives you this, and this is fine. You know, it's fine, but this is a little big, okay, right here. And so I thought I'd try a sticky holster. A lot of people like these. And for the Ruger LCP or the LCP Max, you use the SM2. Okay, so it's sticky holsters. And the SM2 is for this gun, just so you know. Now, it's really tight. It needs to be broken in. So it fits really tight. And are we focused? And we're shaking. I'm trying a new bipod here. It fits really tight, but this has like a neoprene or something that makes it just catch on everything when you're pulling your holster out. So what I'm going to do is a quickie break-in, and the trick to that, if you have holsters and stuff, new holsters, So I'm going to wrap the gun a little bit with something, plastic, whatever, saran wrap, whatever. Make it a little thicker, and then set it in the holster here. Now this kind of hits the rear sight there, but it bottoms out here anyway, so that's not a big deal. And so I think I'm going to like this in the pocket better, just because this isn't so big, and it's easier to, especially if you got jeans, it's easier to get in and out. And so I kind of like this holster. Get them on sale, of course. Everything was bought on sale this Christmas. All right, so there's that, the sticky holster. He bought me one of those. Now, something really cool. So he got me one of these. Yes. Let me grab my old one. One of my go-to tools, especially with suppressors and stuff, is, I don't even know what they call these. There's a name for it. And they're for round things that you can clamp on without marring it. Okay, see the protective stuff here? And I chewed this one all up. And I didn't even ask my son, my son thought of this, and this is an old original Crescent, and you can't get these pads for them anymore. Okay? And I don't even know how these go on, if they're glued or whatever, but I chewed that one up pretty good, and it's a go-to. Whenever you got a can and the adapter is stuck or something, you can grab it without hurting anything. Anything round, you don't want to mar. So he got me, I told him he could have got me a knockoff, but he got me a Knipex, which is top of the line, best you can get, right? And I didn't know they made them with these. And there is the screws to replace them. All right? And then look at how big you can go on this. And you're not going to mar anything round, okay? All right? So, top of the line Knipex. That was a great surprise. And I really like how easy it is to change the soft jaws on here. And it's got grooves in it, so it's nice and grabby, and you won't hurt anything that's round that you have to tighten down. Okay, so there's that, all you suppressor guys. This is very handy. All right, what else? Let's see, he bought some Olight stuff and got a free lantern, so he gave it to me. And this thing is awesome. You got your typical charger there that you just, like everything else. It's got your hook for your tent. All right, and then if you're driving and camping, you can always charge this thing from your car. So that's nice. No stinkiness in the tents. And they give you 2 bulbs. Where's the container for this? This one right here, and it's tiny. See my hand? And it lights up a whole room. I just put it in our bedroom, which is huge, and it lit up the whole room. And you got different settings. Let's see, max 8 hours runtime, 360 lumens, and then one bulb looks more like a candle, and the other bulb looks brighter. You get both. You get the charger and all that stuff. So. And it took a while to charge, so it must really have a high capacity battery. Batty? So, I wonder if I can, yeah. All right. Then you can hold it and choose. I'll figure that out. You got to hold it. One goes really bright, and then I got to figure it out. All right. A monkey needs to... Anyway, that was really cool. I thought it was cool. It's good size. Power outage, whatever. What else? Okay, right now, I've been beating the hell out of my stands. So right now, he got me one of these FU-Techs, Foog-Tech, whatever, bipods for your phone. And he figured I could use this in the reloading room. That's what I'm using right now. They're light duty. They're a little wiggly. Watch this. Okay. And they don't have the adjustable feet for like outside weird terrain and stuff. So it's more like an inside thing, but it goes all the way down to a small bipod. So you can do desktop or anything. It's pretty simple. It's all right. He said they were so stupid cheap. He got me 2 of them. And it cost nothing when they were on sale during Black Friday. They have a little Bluetooth remote if you want to hit your phone or camera from there. And that's kind of neat. They're light duty. I'll break the crap out of that. So I'm going to keep that inside. Here's an example. This is my go-to. And see that nice repair there? Oh, yes. That's the one I've been using for like 4 or 5 years. And it's slipping and stuff, but I'll still use that one outside. Okay, these are always handy, and that's pretty nice right there. Made in USA. Very nice. I'm always asking him for his, and now he's like, nope, get your own. So thank you, boy. This is interesting. You know when you're changing your oil and you got the drain plug and you get oil all over your hands and then it falls in the container and it's a nightmare? This is a magnetic drain plug holder. So loosen your drain plug and it's flexible, it's magnetic, and it'll hold onto your drain plug and you can turn it and you get no oil on you and it doesn't fall in the drain container. How good is that? I'm going to use that a lot. So that's pretty cool. Get some of that. Oh, yeah. Liking that. Oop, I got to leave that out. That's a garage item. Speaking of Olight, he got me a little Valk Mini 2, which I really like. A lot of people did so like because they were getting them free and doing their spiel on their videos. I love Olights. I'm sorry. They're so nice. Everything works so good. And there's the Mini right there for your guns with the ratchet. They're the stuff. All right, same charger as all, like the lantern. So same charger, everything. Again, he got this free because they always do sales around Christmas, and he got deals on these. He got a flashlight that lights up the mountain. We'll show you that sometime. Yeah. All right, 300 blackout barrel. I wanted the cheapest barrel you could buy or find during Christmas. And I think this was $40 or maybe 30 something. I don't know. 300 blackout, 8-inch or 8.5, I forget. Should be prepared, but we're winging it today. Nitrite. Wow, it's actually 9 end to end, so that's got to be 8.5, 8 and something. All right, nitrided, dimpled. There's your gas. Pin looks good. The barrel looks very good inside. You got your M4 freed ramps. Everything looks beautiful. The threading looks great. The crown, and that was the cheapest one we can find. And it's just for blowing through a bunch of reloads on another upper I have that I'm going to switch over because in 223 this is ridiculous length, okay? So I'm getting rid of that and putting this on, all right? It's kind of a little heavy, but in 8-inch you're not going to notice. It'll be a good thing. So there's that. I should plunk test it. Anyway, I got some blackout over there. Whatever. Another PSA 2-stage trigger. I liked the last one that we got. It was very nice. It was like the Foxtrot ones. I think the same company made them all, except for the Foxtrots were higher polished on the outside. So I have another 2-stage here to test. I know they're super stupid reliable because they've been I have the similar thing on the Foxtrots. They got the same S markings. And I've had those on for years and beaten the hell out of them with blowbacks in 45 and 9. Bam, 5.56, no problem. So haven't had a single failure yet, and nice clean break. So hopefully I'll put this in a gun in a future video soon, and hopefully it will feel like the last one we got. And that's what I want to see, if they're consistent. So that's probably your best bang for the buck now that Foxtrot doesn't sell them anymore. 60, 65 bucks shipped, okay? Those are my favorites as far as reliable, go-to, working gun, self-defense triggers. All right. What else? Got another Magpul Slim grip for my SBR. I realized it didn't have the slim, and I like the grip angle, and I like the size. I don't like grips that are too big or snaggy. All right. Yes, these were, I guess my son said they were blowing these out, so got another one of these. This is my favorite red dot for $100. So there's that. Gotta, I'll probably, the gun I put that trigger on, I'll probably put this on it or switch around or something. These are so nice. 2 MOA, shaker wake buttons, everything smooth and out of the way. And you have short mount or 1/3 co-witness mount. I kind of wish they made one just slightly smaller than this, but this is fine. And they give you both, all the tools, and they give you an extra. They're putting side trays for the battery right here now. 50,000 hour battery life, indestructible. You can't go wrong. I've been loving these. So does my son. So he's putting one on his AK, his regular AK, not the 9. And we'll show you that. And he has a really neat mount for it now, which is, I hate those side mounts, but this one is smooth, out of the way. I got to show you that. Anyway, probably rambling too much. There's a start. There's some other stuff, but we'll do that later. So Dad is set up, and I hope everyone had a really good Christmas. This was way overkill for me, and I didn't want him to spend money on me this year. I just wanted a cheap 300 blackout barrel, and I think everything else was improvised. Well, he knew I wanted another one of these too. One of the pistols that when things go bump in the night. All right. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Until next time, we're going to be doing casting. I got this one figured out so it fits all our guns. Unless we get another 380, that's a piece of cake. That's nothing. So, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.